Wow. Wow. Do you know what the funny thing is? Here I am fighting. Here I am being, all brave and putting up this strong front that we should be competing for the Premier League. We should be competing on all fronts. My club's coming out and saying, Miz, what are you doing? Who told you to do this? Why are you fighting? Why you want to go to war? We don't want to go to war. My club, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin on your latest Chelsea news. My club's got the white flag out and it's waving it very proudly and saying, I'm not competing. I myself don't believe in the squad. Who are you to believe in the squad, Miz? My club is literally showing loser mentality. And this is where I start getting annoyed. This is where I start getting a little bit upset. I mean, this is where all of these notion, when people say 2 billion spent and you're still not competing, you have to start agreeing with this sort of notion, because I truly felt this season, off the back of making it to Champions League, getting the Conference League, winning the Club World Cup, becoming world champions, we're going to show some kahunas, some balls. But no, we want to act like pussies, absolute pussies. Wuss. Now, the briefings just coming left, right, and center, telling us, Chelsea fans, even if we lose to Benfica and or Liverpool, it's all okay. It's all okay. Maresca's fine. Everyone's fine. The SDs are fine. The owners are fine, because we're not chasing the Premier League. We're not chasing it. We're just competing for the top 4, top 5, making sure we make it into the Champions League again. Making sure we have a deep cup run. Can't even say that go out there and win one. What sort of objectives are these? I mean, for me, this is what are we? Who are we? Why can't we compete now? Why are we having to set for mediocrity? Why are we planning for failure? This is insane. I get it now when people say, how is this any different to Arsenal? True. Some of the nonsense that the journalists have come out with in the last 24 hours. I mean, just because we drew against Brentford, we lost against Bayern Munich, we lost against Man United, we lost against Brighton. All the excuses again, another season of excuses. All the excuses are flooding through via all of these journalists, the briefings. It all seems to be fine. We're not here. We're not here to compete. Miz, what are you doing? Who said for you to go out there and say we're here to compete? Who? Club saying, la, we don't want to compete. We just want to be a number. We just want to participate. Participation award. It's quite frustrating. It's quite disgusting, to be honest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it kicks off here from Bobby Vincent. Literally every journalist out there is coming out and trying to prep the fan base, brief the fan base. They can't even come out and say, yeah, we're looking to win a domestic cup. No, deep run in the cup. What does that even mean? Quarterfinals, semifinals, get knocked out? All good? Is that who we've become? A number? Happy with just, being in the final 4. That's it. No one remembers all of this nonsense. Chelsea will not panic. Bobby Vincent, Chelsea journalist. Chelsea will not panic even if they were to lose against Benfica and Liverpool. Wow. Why are we even talking about this? That's loser mentality, man. I know us fans, off the back of the Brighton loss, it shattered us. It shattered me. And I know for the 24 hours, I was a little bit rattled. But even then, after that, I snapped down and thought, no, let's go again. Let's beat Benfica. Let's beat Liverpool. Now we're hearing Chelsea journalists coming out and saying Chelsea will not panic, even if they were to lose against Benfica and Liverpool. Enzo Maresca expected to keep his job. Wow, no pressure, no expectation. Take it easy. If you fail, it's okay. We go again. We learn from our mistakes. We'll just carry. What is this, man? The pressure needs to be there. We must beat Benfica. We must try and get something out of Liverpool. That should be the attitude, or else top 5, Champions League. Have you seen the Premier League? It's not easy. Okay? It's not easy. Every team is difficult. Every team, let alone the top teams. And in the Champions League, you've already lost against Bayern Munich. You have to beat Benfica now, or else this campaign is going to start looking very, very stupid. Enzo Maresca expected to keep his job. Top 4 the aim for the Blues this season, and Maresca will continue to be backed. More details below. Top 4 last season as well. Top 4 this season. When do we get to a position? I guess these briefings from the Chelsea journalists, obviously it's coming from internal sources within Chelsea Football Club. I guess all of these briefings are sort of, I wouldn't even say indirectly, I think directly trying to say that the owners don't rate the squad. Who am I to rate the squad then? Our owners, our directors don't rate the squad. They're literally putting their hand up and going, no, we're not ready to compete for the Premier League. We're just good enough for the Champions League positions. That's it. So who are we? Who are we as a fan base, trying to go to war, thinking, we should be competing in the Premier League? And look, fair enough. Okay, sure. We compete for the Premier League, compete for the top 4 again, Champions League again. Is this good enough? Is this actually good enough, ladies and gentlemen, after all the money that we spent? Is this good enough? There is a sense behind the scenes at Chelsea that some of the negativity towards their start has been an overreaction. Really? Really? 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses, and honestly, besides the West Ham game, we've not had a good performance at all. Overreaction? A club like Chelsea Football Club needs to hold itself at a certain level. Overreaction? 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses? That's the same as, I'm pretty sure, Man United. I think Man United have 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses, something like that, or maybe 3 losses. What are the cases? They have 2 wins as well. One of them is us. It should be an overreaction. It really should be. I know it's early days though, but it's not good. It's not good. And these sort of briefings from the journalists, it's trying to sort of water down a very critical situation. It is critical. It's not all loss, but it's critical. We need to bounce back. Getting red cards left, right, and center needs to stop. Look at our discipline during the match. It needs to be better. Every other match, we are copping fines. It has also been recognized there are likely to be undulations. Undulations? What does that even mean? This season, giving a disrupted preseason owing to their participation in the Club World Cup and the added workload created by their Champions League campaign. Well, if that's the case, if you guys are coming out and actually saying this, then why didn't you bolster the team a lot more during the transfer window? You can't have the transfer window that you had. For me, look, I was quite okay with whatever the squad we ended up with at the end of the transfer window, because I believed it's still good enough to compete at the highest level across all fronts. But my club is literally coming out, no, Miz, it wasn't good enough because we've got injuries, we've got Club World Cup, and we didn't have a proper preseason. Now we've got Champions League. So you've already lined up all the excuses. Then why didn't you have a better window then? You've already lined it up. Or did you already go in with this mindset into this season that now, you know what? I give up from day one. I'm not competing for the Premier League. I'll just go for Champions League again because, 2 games per week. It's difficult. Plus, we had Club World Cup this season. Let's just solidify Champions League again. That's it. We go again the season after. Is this what Chelsea Football Club's all about now? Taking this wuss stance. This is coming from Sammy Mokbil, another journalist that covers Chelsea Football Club, stating that the expectations need to be lowered. The objective of the season is just make it into Champions League again. And Matt Law, ladies and gentlemen, to top things off, the target at Chelsea this season is to finish inside the top Premier League top 4 and have a run, well, top 5 as well, and have a run in the Cups that remains achievable. Have a run in the Cups. Have a run in the Cups. Go for a run in the Cups. Do you know what? Look, if we end up winning one of the domestic Cups, go far in the Champions League, be in the close vicinity in the top of the Premier League, I'll take that. But have a run in the Cups. I don't want to go this season without a trophy. I want to win a trophy. Carabao Cup, FA Cup, we need to win one of those, if not both. We need to win something. Chelsea Football Club needs to win something every season, or else the manager should be in trouble. You can't go throughout the season winning nothing and simply getting Champions League football and simply going into quarterfinals, whatever the case is, in the Champions League, and getting eliminated in the semi-finals in the domestic. No, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And these are the type of briefings that start annoying me about this club. Everything that I was trying to sort of give a second chance to these owners, they're bringing it all back, trying to make us accept mediocrity. A club like Chelsea Football Club shouldn't just aim for Champions League football season in, season out. No, it should be more. We should be in the conversations with some of the big clubs in this league. We should be. It's not good enough. Every season we should be winning trophies. That's a norm. You can lose to Benfica. You can lose to Liverpool. Not a problem. Not a problem. Everyone's safe. Everyone's safe. Carry on. It's all happy days here. Everyone is safe. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, take care. See ya.